If you want to. You don't have to. Hello. Welcome in. People are coming. If I could keep my phone safe, that would be amazing. Hey, take care. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, because I was. I thought that was true. People make comments and it'll pop up on my screen. That's how I can see it. Thank you. Hello, welcome in. Hello. I'm currently making a stat chart for one of my OCs, and then later on I will be doing some art. So what I have for the attributes are strength, speed, stamina, breathing technique because it's the Demon Slayer OC, intelligence, kindness, reflexes / reaction time, swordsmanship, leadership / influence, stealth, empathy, agility, focus and concentration, aura / presence, mental fortitude / willpower, battle instinct, and hand-to-hand. So I'm currently just making the chart, and then I'll start writing. Or we can get straight to the art, and I can do stat chart later. Up to you guys. I can actually put up a poll really quick. Start poll. There we go. We'll come back. I'll give you guys about 5 minutes to vote. And then we'll do whatever we'll go with majority rules, obviously. Yes, I brought the JoJo figure. I am in a different setting right now. I'm at my dad's instead of my mom's. So yes, I brought the JoJo figure. About 30 more minutes. Yep. Oh, thank you. And about 1 more minute to vote on what I'm going to do first here, so. Guys, I suck at drawing straight lines. And there's no, like, dotted line for me to follow. Okay. Huh? Okay. No, I won't. Oh, and there goes again. Oh my god, okay. There we go. don't know. It's not personal, so I can't kill you. Oh, sorry. This is my old stand, so it never really stayed up very well. You don't trust it. My other one is clamped to my table. That's why that one stays up so well, but okay. I'm gonna end the poll, and most people said art, so we're gonna move on to the art. Huh? I just need to grab stuff out of my bag. No, it's not. It's for OCs. I just got the table and it like yanked on my fingers. So all of my erasers are in here, and then I have all my pencils here. Oh wait, no, those are the wrong ones. Those are my matte pencils. These ones. So I'm gonna do this. And then... we were working on Unwanted last year. Because people were practically demanding that I finish him. Not in a negative way, just they were excited for me to finish him, you know? So I think today we will finally get to finish him, because I've been dragging it out unnecessarily. So, I can get the pencil out. I'm gonna shoulder. There. I don't like how his hand turned out, but I'm not going to change it now because, well, there's no point in doing that. Hey, Demon. I need to pull my reference up for Enya. I forgot to do that. Let's see. Nope, not this one. Here, found it. Alright, so his hair is pretty much done. No, I think I just have the bangs to do. I have this one finished. So I'm gonna do one on the neck. I think this actually cuts here. There's my erasers, there they are. I'm sorry if this falls over. It's the shitty stand. She's screaming again. I should use them again. Good enough. Good enough. I want to show you guys, like, I want you guys to be able to see Gojo, but there's... Maybe if I stack stuff. There we go. Plus then you guys will be able to see the entire piece of art. What can I put here that's about that tall? There you go. Now you guys can see all the art and Gojo. Thank you. Okay, and then I think there's just 2 more veins over here that I have to do, and then I'm going to do hair detail, obviously. I think there's... right there. I'm going to do the hair detail since it's more complex than the veins. And I want to get it out of the way. You know, he kind of reminds me of Mahito from JJK, a little bit. Like, they have kind of like similar personalities. Not identical, but like very similar. you. I think all the hair detail on here is done, but I do want to get the fringing for the pinkish red. I don't have my markers on me tonight because I forgot them. I swear I always forget something whenever I go to someone's house. I brought everything else, just not the markers, which isn't a big deal. But we will finish line art and shading tonight. So we'll do that, and then if we have time, and if I'm not tired, I'll let you guys vote on if you want to see me do stat charts, or if you guys want to see me do another character. Thank you. I can't actually see what's going on up here on his head. That's why it's kind of flat. Might do something more like that. Add just a tiny bit more texture to it. Give it a little bit more, I don't know, shape. Why is this not coming off? Here we go. It's like, what the hell? There we go. Give it a little bit more shape. Other than that, I think that's kind of all the detail I'm going to add to this. Maybe a few more little strands. No. Sorry, my dad was watching the stream for a little bit. And then I think that's all the texture I'm going to add for this. Maybe a little bit more right here. Don't mind me being picky. Okay, I think I'm done touching up the hair. And then I just have two more veins to do, like right here and here, and then we're done with the line art. And then we can outline and shade, and then we'll do another character or stat charts. We're going to start with the far one over here, and then bring it down this way, and then bring this down to here, and then we're going to bring this up a little further, bring it back down, and then I think that's a little too low for my taste. We're going to bring it up a little bit further. And then one more right here. This one goes up through his hairline. And then this part only comes there. I might get up to leave a few times to show my dad what I'm doing since he's now in another room. But other than that, I probably won't leave very much. There we go. And now we're going to outline and shade. I'm going to start with the outline, and then we'll do the shading. This is a very inconvenient position. Hold on. I think I'm going to try to change. Yes. think I'm gonna move you guys. There we go. A little bit closer to where I need you guys to be. Setting you guys down for a little bit. My father's cluttered room. Why is this doing this right now? Seriously, come on now. I know it's inconvenient, I know it's a bad position, but this is so that I don't knock it over and I can still see you guys' chats. I wish I could move it here, but clearly don't have it. Oh, damn it. I don't know why it's doing this. I can just move you guys back over. My phone was very stuck. There we go. Oh, please don't. We're back to this. Ow, 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 ow. We're back to the shitty camera holder because I am at my dad's. So. I'm gonna start with O2. This is really inconvenient. I was just gonna come up to here so I wouldn't have to move that. Okay. I think we have a decent setup now. I don't have to reach around all this stuff. I hate pants so much. I want to change it. I'm going to change it. I'm being petty and picky. How do I get the Demon Slayer style? Because I have a reference. I'm pretty much just copying down from the scene. Oh, my elbow. If you guys want to see what I'm literally using as reference, this I still hate the hand. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Like, I know it's not that bad, but, like, it looks terrible in my opinion. I already did Doma, so no, plus I'm not taking requests. Actually, I can show you the Doma I did. There. You're good, take your time. Welcome back. Oh, thank you. Hello. Oh my god, of course it turned off. I don't have another light on me, so y'all are just gonna have to deal with it. I mean, the lighting isn't terrible in here, it's just lots of shadows now. Thank you. Okay. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just about done here anyways. Alright. Yeah, I should be done by then. Okay, so now that the line art is done, I'm going to finish up some shading. I got a little bit of shading here and there. Got the eye shaded, got this part shaded. But then we're going to do a bit more shading on the body and on the hair, and then I'll be done. I did do like a little strand of hair since he's like, the wind is blowing on him. I figured that would be cute to add. I do that a lot with my art. Like I'll add in like little stray pieces because I just think they're cute. Oh, thank you. Okay, so that's all of the black that I've done so far. And then we're gonna sketch out the shading. So we have the nose shaded a little bit. I'm gonna bring it out a little bit more though. About there, I think. And then we're gonna darken this part up a little bit. And then his entire neck is in shade, so we're gonna shade his neck in. I just realized, oh wait, yes I did, hold on. I thought I didn't have my book on me, my book of supplies. Because my blending stumps are in there. Blending stump. About here, and then it stays pretty even until here, and then it curves just a little bit, and then like that. And that comes down to here. No, here, right there. And then we're gonna, look at that, go hard up. And then, like this. And then we shade it in. His inner ear is shaded. His inner ear here, here, and here is shaded. There's a little bit of shading right there. There's a little bit of shading right here. And a little bit right there. I'm gonna shade this in really quick. Okay. And then it looks like here, and then we're gonna shade this in. I'm kind of making my own shadows right now because it's already cut off. It cut off here, so. And then I still have to do the details on this knuckle, like right here, right here, and here. But I'm not going to do those for until I finish the art, and that'll be whenever I color in. This part is pretty dark here. Now we're gonna add, oh wait, no, we have to finish the shading here, sorry. Here. Here. We're gonna do some here. And then on his fingers, we're gonna go here. Here. Hold on. There we go. Something like that. We're gonna do some shading here. And there. And then here. And here. Those fingers. And then I'm gonna put this in a little bit. Now take this. Actually, I think I'm just gonna color in this little inner arm right there. And then maybe just like a tiny little bit of shading, since the light is kind of, for perspective, the light would be coming down straight because it's dark, and then it would also be hitting kind of the back of his head. So we're gonna go here. Should probably finish the shading here. So we're gonna go all the way over here, shade on this one, and then we'll go here, and we're gonna come all the way to here with it, about there. This is very rough shading, but I will improve it once I get back to my mom's house. And we don't see the rest here because it's not entirely on center, but the rest of his shoulder comes off the page. So we can do like a little bit of shading, like right here, and then maybe like right where his hair is, like right here, and here, maybe a little there. And then I'm gonna do shading on the inside of his suit jacket. And I realized I have to bring this down like that. There we go. No, it looks more like a sleeve. And then we could also do the inside of these sleeves here. And then I'm gonna do right there and right here. And then I think that's it for there. And then I'm gonna shade here, here, all right there, right there, here, right there. And then I'm gonna cover this in shading. Actually, we'll go like that. And then up here, and then we'll cut to there. And then we'll do a little bit there. And then up here, we're gonna go there. And here. And all of the shading in the hair is going to be black or very dark red, because the tips of his hair is like red. And then we're going to cut here. There's only a little bit more left to shade. We're gonna get there. And then obviously, since we don't see the top of his head, since the scene cuts off like right here, I'm gonna do my own little thing right there. So I'm gonna go here. I'm also gonna shade in right here. And then I'm gonna shade here, because that is shown, this part right here. And then it's shown shaded here, and a little bit there. I'm gonna do, even though it's not necessarily shown. And then I'm gonna go up here. And I think that's just about it. And then I'm gonna blend this a little bit, make it look nice a little bit. And then I'm gonna end stream because my dad's making something to eat. Alright, I'm gonna go here with it. It doesn't need blended in because this is not the final product, but this is where I'm going to end stream for tonight. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for coming and spending time. God, I'm gonna forget my outro again. I always do this. Get something to eat, get something to drink, get some rest, take your medication if it's fine. I'm missing a pencil. Oh, I found it. Okay. Get something to eat, get something to drink, take your medication if it's time, and get some rest. And until next time, yes, I have done Nezuko. What's my name? You guys can call me Kylia, or Kai. And until next time, take care.